Hi there, I'm Carly. I'm a health coach, and today we're going to talk about disease prevention. Let's start with a little quiz. True or false? If a disease, such as heart disease or diabetes, runs in your family, it's guaranteed that you'll get it too. What do you think? False. According to the CDC, or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 6 out of every 10 adults in the US has a chronic disease. And according to the World Health Organization, approximately 70% of global deaths each year are caused by chronic diseases, such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, and diabetes. Many of these chronic diseases are lifestyle-related diseases, which means that the choices we make each day play a significant role in determining our health. These choices we make each day also determine whether we develop a health condition that runs in the family or not. How does this work exactly? Well, have you ever heard of epigenetics? Epigenetics is the science of turning genes on and off. Epigenetics can be influenced by things like stress, diet, physical activity, sleep, smoking, and alcohol. There's a great saying that sums this up. Your genetics loads the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. In other words, while you may have a gene that increases your risk for developing a disease, you may not actually develop that disease unless the gene is triggered to express itself. So, what are these triggers? Here at IIN, we see everyone as a bio-individual, which means we're all unique. Therefore, it's impossible to identify triggers that would trigger everyone. We all respond differently to different environmental factors, foods, even people. Honoring our bio-individual qualities is key in order to determine what makes us feel healthy and vibrant, as opposed to sluggish and depleted. That being said, there are certain lifestyle behaviors that, as human beings, can negatively affect us all in the long term. We all need adequate sleep, as well as proper nutrition, hydration, and the support of a community. We also need to strive to reduce stress as much as possible. Therefore, possible triggers we all share are things like poor diet, such as diets high in sugar and unhealthy fats, and low in whole foods, such as fruits and vegetables, inadequate sleep, stress, smoking, and excessive alcohol. The great thing about epigenetics is that not only can genes be turned on, but they can also be turned off. So even if you already have a chronic disease, many of them are reversible through diet and lifestyle interventions. With proper self-care, you can reduce inflammation, which is at the root of most chronic disease, and give your body a chance to heal itself naturally. Proper self-care includes things like prioritizing sleep, eating a nutritious diet high in whole foods and minimizing processed foods, managing stress, supplementing nutritional deficiencies with vitamins and minerals, moving your body, and cultivating a positive mindset. Okay, so now we know that our lifestyle, our diets, our behaviors, and even our thoughts can pull the trigger and potentially cause disease. Now let's talk about what you really want to know. How to engage in a healthy lifestyle that can prevent disease. At IIN, we know that not everyone has the same access when it comes to living a healthy and preventative lifestyle. You may live in a neighborhood where it's hard to find fresh food options. Or maybe your finances don't allow extra wiggle room for a gym membership. Or you have a newborn at home, which makes it impossible to get a full night's sleep. We understand. So we're gonna share 5 really doable, actionable items that anyone can do right now to live a preventative lifestyle. Number 1, make one small positive change in your diet. All disease has a root cause of inflammation. Therefore, eating a diet that reduces as much inflammation as possible, while also providing as many nutrients as possible, is best. But trying to overhaul your diet overnight is a recipe for disaster. Just try one positive change. This could look like always sitting down at a table for dinner, no matter how busy things seem, and really prioritizing your meal. Reducing your portion size, if you have a tendency to eat until you feel stuffed. Drinking more water every day, or including leafy greens in at least 2 meals. Or swap an unhealthy food for a healthier alternative. For example, if you drink silver sodas a day, replace one of those sodas with a flavored seltzer. You can modify this depending on where you are, of course. So if you don't drink soda, but you do drink sweetened beverages, you can replace one of those with a glass of water with fresh lemon, cucumber, or berries for added flavor. Over time, this will not only help crowd out harmful sugar and artificial flavorings, but you'll be adding in more water, which is essential for hydration and digestion. Choose what feels right for you and doable. Number 2, prioritize sleep. When we sleep, it gives our brains a chance to clean out the byproducts of all the work our brain has accomplished during waking hours. This cleaning process is done by the lymphatic system. This is very much like the lymphatic system in our bodies that supports our immune system to fight infection. Sleep also helps your body heal and reset, as well as helps maintain healthy hormone balance, blood sugar control, and healthy growth and development in children. A lack of sleep has long-term implications, such as increasing risks for diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. So what can you do? Start by identifying one habit or activity that regularly gets in the way of your sleep. Do you scroll on your phone before bed? Or drink coffee later in the day? Or stay up late often? Once you've identified one habit that may be interfering with your ability to fall asleep or stay asleep, work toward replacing that one habit with something that promotes better sleep. If you're used to scrolling through social media right before bed, the blue light from the phone can interfere with your circadian rhythm, making it more difficult to fall asleep. Try giving yourself a phone curfew a few hours before bed. When you put your phone away, try reading a chapter in your favorite book. You could also journal or take a warm bath. If you're a late in the day coffee drinker, you could trade in that cup of coffee for an herbal tea instead. Choose just one for now, and you can gradually work on improving your nightly routine. Number 3, engage in positive thoughts. You might wonder, how does positive thinking influence disease prevention and healing? Well, in his book, The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton, he shares scientific findings of just how connected the mind and body are, and how the cells in our bodies respond to our thoughts. If you've ever felt physically sick when you're in a bad mood, you're not imagining it. Our moods and our thoughts have a powerful effect on the state of our health. Not only that, but negative thoughts can cause stress, telling our bodies to produce more cortisol, the stress hormone. That's right, our thoughts are just one more way we could be stressing ourselves out and making ourselves sick. So if we know that negative thoughts lead to stress, then it's no surprise that positive thoughts can lead to reduced stress, which in turn can have a healing effect. So try this. The next time you catch yourself having a negative thought, challenge yourself to swap it out for a positive one. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm never going to accomplish my goals, pause. Notice the thought without judgment, and then remind yourself that your thoughts have weight. Then intentionally swap it for a positive thought, such as, I am capable and determined, no matter how long it takes to reach my goals. Number 4, manage stress. Stress is directly correlated with inflammation, and chronic stress means our bodies are constantly stuck in fight or flight mode, unable to relax and heal. Managing stress is an essential component of disease prevention. We can't avoid stress completely, but we can manage it by first identifying the stressors in our life. Are things at work stressing you out? What about at home? Do deadlines make you anxious? Or watching the news? The first step is taking an inventory of your stress, and from there, you can set one healthy boundary that minimizes it. That could look like limiting your news intake, or speaking with your supervisor at work about setting realistic and attainable deadlines for your projects. Other ways to manage your stress include meditation and deep breathing. Even just 5 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Taking a walk, spending time in nature, relaxing activities such as taking a bath, writing, painting, playing music, or anything else that allows you to just slow down. And of course, engaging in regular exercise is another great way to de-stress. And speaking of exercise, that brings us to tip number 5. Move your body. Regular exercise is essential for health. Exercise produces anti-inflammatory effects in the body, which can reduce the risk of disease. Exercise also releases endorphins, which make us feel great, and since our mood affects our physical health, it creates a positive ripple effect in the body. But let's take a look at how exercise plays a preventative role in specific diseases. When it comes to heart disease, exercise increases blood flow, which raises oxygen levels in the body, helps lower your risk of heart diseases, including high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and reduces the risk of heart attack. High-intensity workouts, with periods of rest in between, have been shown to be beneficial for the heart. For diabetes, regular exercise has a positive effect on insulin control, which leads to better blood sugar management to attain a healthier weight and increase your energy. Exercise has numerous benefits for dementia as well. It can improve cognition and reduce the risk of other cognitive impairment. When it comes to cancer, exercise can lower the risk of dying from breast, colorectal, and prostate cancer, as well as improve the quality of life for those with cancer. So as you can see, engaging in physical activity is a powerful tool to help prevent, manage, and recover from disease. The important thing about beginning an exercise routine is to start off slow and commit to a little movement every day. Whether it's taking a walk, using a park bench to do push-ups, or dancing around your home. Many at-home workouts such as lunges, push-ups, crunches, and stretches require nothing more than a little floor space and your own body weight. We hope this information has been helpful. Although it can seem discouraging that chronic disease is all around us, even in our own families, remember, through epigenetics and our lifestyle choices, we have the power to influence the state of our health. Everything from what we eat, how we manage our stress, how often we move our bodies, the quality of our sleep, and even how we think can all play a role in the development or the prevention of disease. We'd love to know what steps you're taking to keep yourself and your loved ones healthy. Leave us a comment below to let us know. And we'll see you at the next A Health Coach Explains. Thanks for watching.